Dorothea Lange's photograph, White Angel Breadline, San Francisco, 1939, is a beautiful and moving masterpiece. The original gelatin silver print photograph is a part of Dorothea Lange's collection in the Oakland Museum of California. The image that you see here is available on museumca.org. In order to understand and appreciate the beauty and emotion of this photograph, you need to know its context. This photograph was taken in San Francisco, California during the 1930s, when the American people were suffering through the Great Depression. According to an article that appeared in the San Francisco Chronicle written by Richard Walker and Gray Brecken, California held the third highest unemployment rate of any state, and 1 out of every 5 Californians were unemployed during the Great Depression. The men that you see in Lange's photograph were waiting outside the White Angel Soup Kitchen in San Francisco. I really love the photograph because it documents the devastating economic time in such a beautiful way. As you look at the picture, you see a crowd of men who are waiting to be fed. Knowing that these men are hungry is moving, and I could not help but think about the millions of Americans that were hungry during the Great Depression. Looking at the face of the men in the photograph, you will see that none of them are smiling. Not surprising. You see that the man is leaning against a railing, and that his hands are folded as if praying. And in between his hands, you see the empty cup. I couldn't help but notice his clothing. His coat is shaggy and torn, and his hat as if weathered from being homeless. But among the hungry, I found myself wondering, indeed, was this man homeless? Where did he sleep? He is wearing a coat, but is it warm enough to keep him at night? How long has it been since his last meal? Where is his family? I am sure he's someone's father, grandfather, husband, or brother. Photographer David Bernstein wrote an article about the photograph titled, "What Does the Person Deserve?" The answer found in a great photograph. The article can be found on website www.davidmbernstein.com. Bernstein states that Dorothea Lange brings us closer to the feelings of millions of people. With this photograph, in his analysis of the photograph, Bernstein observes that this man, along with his thoughts, stands for all those behind him and so many more. I agree that the photograph represents the desperation and suffering of millions of Americans. I cannot help but be emotional in response to it. I found myself wondering, what was this man thinking about? Was he praying for relief of the hard time he endured? Was he giving thanks for the food that was provided? When I look at the empty cup, I feel sorrow that this man, as so many others, endured. But the folded hands make me feel hope. His cup was to be filled and his prayers answered. I think the fact that our country is experiencing a similar economic crisis today makes Lange's photograph even more touching to me. So many Americans are unemployed, losing their homes, and going hungry now. Lange succeeded in documenting the suffering and harsh realities of life during the Great Depression of this photograph. But what makes White Angel Breadline a masterpiece is that it represents the human experiences of time in a way that creates an emotional response from those who view it decades later.